Hey everyone, this is Caleb. This is the second week of coming to you via video for the Purity Project. Week one was a pretty incredible experience. We got to see Mark and his story and hearing how he was up to here and just a lot of tough stuff, a lot of really tough stuff, and how he came in the open. Then we got to hear from Elliot and just a challenge, this idea that we have to know where we're at. We have to analyze and be honest with ourselves, because how can we get out of something if we don't even acknowledge what it is? So we challenged you to write that down, talk to people, and really just kind of see our sin. But we don't want to stop there. The second week was looking at John Marks. He did an incredible video of just describing and analyzing what sex is. If you're anything like me, sometimes you look at this idea of purity, this purity project, and sometimes our sexuality is looked at as a kind of bad thing. But that's not how God designed it. And just kind of looking, I'm paraphrasing, but John Marks said, this idea is we have to have such a high standard of sex through a culture that doesn't. And this idea of really setting ourselves apart for we are here, but we want to be here. So week number one, we kind of looked at where we're at, and that could be depressing, that can be frustrating, and we're here and we want to get to here. So here's the question: get a pen and paper out, talk to your discipler or your friends about this. Is what's God's standard of purity in your life, and what does that look like? What does that high calling look like in our life? Because it's one thing to look at where we're at now. And it's another thing to look at where we want to go, but know that God has given us grace to get there. And another thing, Elliot and I are passionate about this Purity Project, but just watching videos or just reading is not going to bridge the gap. It's through God's grace and through community. And so, yeah, we're excited, and have a blessed week, guys.